Ayo, what is going on? It's your boy Alex going at y'all with a brand new video, and in this video we're covering the top 10 shooting guards that we have in 2K21 Myteam right now. So if you guys are excited, make sure you guys smash the like button down below, comment your favorite shooting guard in 2K21 right now to run, as well as subscribe if you guys are new. If I were to tell you guys my favorite shooting guard, it's probably Lou Hudson, because really the only one that I have right now. But still, he's overall a really solid card. So we're going to start off with the guy in the number 10 spot. Some people may be confused as to why I have him so low, but it's going to be this James Harden Pink Diamond from the Possessed Halloween set. Now, this James Harden is not a card that I recommend picking up. He's stupid expensive. He's stupid rare. There's no reason, realistically, to pick him up, but he is an amazing shooting guard offensively. His defense is pretty sus. You can't really upgrade anything to it, but with his badges, they're solid. 8 Hall of Fame that just really help him out in everything. 31 super solid gold badges that, again, help us out in everything that we really need, including a gold range extender, 5 silver, and 3 bronze. With James Harden, you already expect to really not play too much defense. 91-3, 84 driving dunk, amazing playmaking. Honestly, solid defensive stats despite for a James Harden card, and great speed. Awesome animations. James Harden is super cheesy, super nice. You're probably not going to see this card anywhere that you play, but I do think his pure offensive ability is just too hard, or too amazing, really, to just ignore. Coming in at the number 9 spot, I do have Diamond Isaiah Ryder. Now, with this Isaiah Ryder, he's a little bit short at 6'5", 42, but it's not that bad. He has an 88 mid-range, 89 three-point shot, which is amazing. And then on top of that, we have a 95 driving dunk. And with his shooting, Isaiah Ryder actually has a LeBron James release, which, if you get his three-pointer above a 90, has the biggest green window tested for jump shots, which is insane. I've seen so many people kill it with this Isaiah Ryder and online because of that massive green window. Insane playmaking as well. Not the greatest dribbling animations, but definitely not too bad. Solid defense, pretty good speed as well as some solid Hall of Fame badges. Teardropper, fast break finisher, and Showtime are nice, but pogo stick on a guard isn't too necessary, but it can help out a little bit. 15 solid gold badges, 6 good silver, and 3 good bronze. But the big thing that you do need for Isaiah Ryder to really make him insane is add that pick dodger and add that clamps, maybe even intimidator as well, and then the defense is going to be real nice on my guy Ryder. Other than that, I think without those key badge upgrades, he's definitely not the most amazing of shooting guards, just because offensively you're going to be great, not too much defense, and you just don't have the cheese factor of James Harden. So I really think you do have to add those defensive badges to really get him up there into that number 9 spot. Coming in at number 8, we have Amethyst Mike Miller, a card that surprised me with how good he was once badged out. And this is because Mike Miller is a 6'8" 2 guard with a 6'11" wingspan, which is super solid. 92 three-point shot, 88 midi. That's a 75 driving dunk as well. So things like Giant Slayer and even consistent can actually really help him in the paint. Has solid perimeter defense of an 82 with bronze clamps, which can be upgraded. Can get quick first step and comes with silver range extender and Hall of Fame catch and shoot. Massive. Can speed boost. Decent tendencies. By decent, I mean they're really not that great. And his other animations, we got jump shot 4, which is a beautiful jump shot, one that I personally love, as well as some not too bad dribbling animations either. Mike Miller is not going to be like one of those super cheesy cards, but if you badge him out correctly with clamps and things like that, he can actually be a really solid 3-and-D card. And I think for most people, if you got him for free, you're probably running him, because silver range and bronze clamps are definitely enough to make him pretty nice already. So if you get that clamps up to gold, he is a super solid option. Mike Miller, again, not a too common card because you have to get him in triple threat online board, and it was super hard to get him through that Halloween event. But he is amazing, and I would definitely use him if you're one of the lucky people that has him. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we have Pink Diamond Tracy McGrady. T-Mac is 6'8". And honestly, the reason that we have a T-Mac card is up in the top 10 list is always because he's 6'8" with the Trey Burke base, which is one of the best in the game, and it's killer. If we go ahead and actually look at him, you can see we have some amazing 87 mid-range and 93-point shot, 90 driving dunk, amazing playmaking with the 87 ball handle, 82 perimeter defense. We have solid speed for a 6'8" guy. If I remember, his defensive tendencies are okay. They're not great, but they're not horrible. But great badges of the 6 Hall of Fame. Facility finisher, Deadeye, volume shooter, some really solid ones to have. 17 good gold badges as well, 6 silver and 1 bronze, and he also has gold to range extender off rip, which is amazing. Silver quick first step, but the thing that's tough with this T-Mac is he doesn't have clamps and can't get it. So he's going to be like a James Harden card, but with me personally, from everybody that I've kind of talked to about this Tracy McGrady card, the great thing about him is because he's 6'8", he still plays some solid defense. You can kind of hide how bad he plays. And then offensively, he's just so much of a demon. If you get that trade break base down, he is going to absolutely kill it for you. And there's not a card that really can stop him too effectively. So Tracy McGrady, offensive firepower is just too much for some people, even though that defense is a little bit suspect. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have the possessed Jimmy Butler. Now, Jimmy Butler is just one of those guys that because of his solid defense and the jump shot 22 base, I mean, he's just amazing. 6'7" at the 2 is great. 83 mid-range, 83 three-point shot, which are both solid. 80 driving dunk. Amazing playmaking stats for a Jimmy Butler card. A little bit surprising if I'm being honest. Usually they just give us one that really can't play make too well, but they gave it to us, and with the correct coach, you can actually speed us with them, which is great. A 90 perimeter defense, which we love to see, and some great speed. The great thing about Jimmy Butler is the 1 Hall of Fame badge is Green Machine, which is nice, but 16 gold badges to help us out in finishing, defense, and a little bit of shooting. 10 silver, again, you can see clamps, pickpocket, intimidator, which are all really great. And then we have 6 bronze badges, which I do recommend some of them get badged. Definitely would make his intimidator up to gold. You got to get that flexible release up to gold as well to really pump it out. But I think the great thing about this Jimmy Butler is he doesn't need too many key badges to really be amazing. Other than upgrading his flexible release and giving him range extender, you're basically set. You can add Giant Slayer if you want to, fast break finisher if you want to, but the big ones are just range extender and upgrading that flexible release, and then you have a Jimmy Butler card that is going to be an absolute demon and is going to kill it for you on both sides of the court. Coming in at the number 5 spot is Amethyst Klay Thompson, a card that I just cannot get over how amazing his animations are. The Klay Thompson release is just probably one of my favorite in the game, and he just comes with that 95 three-point shot and 88 mid-range, a decent driving dunk that you can still have some capable things with, and then a 90 perimeter defense, 80 steal, solid speed. But it's just that Klay Thompson base. You know what you're getting out of Klay Thompson with a Hall of Fame catch and shoot, gold clamps, gold pick dodger. He's 3-and-D, he is amazing, and he has all of the solid badges that you would want, including a silver range extender. There's really no reason, if you're looking for just a 3-and-D guy at your 2, to not get just Amethyst Klay Thompson. He does everything so beautifully, so well, that there's no real reason to get anybody else. If you wanted to give him some badge upgrades, there's a few that you can do, just like with any card that would help him out. And most of Klay Thompson ones that really help him out are just in finishing that you can really add up. Giant Slayer, Pro Touch, Slithery, things like that. When it comes to his 3-and-D nature, he has every single thing that you would already need, and the only thing you really need to badge up is his finishing, which, if we're being honest, how often are you going to do that with a Klay Thompson card? Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Pink Diamond Dominique Wilkins. I've seen a lot of people haven't been too big of a fan of this Dominique Wilkins card, and I just cannot understand why, because it's 6'7" at the 2 with a nice 3-point shoot, so he gets that up to an 86, and a coach boost getting that possibly up to a 90, on top of his 85 standing and 95 driving dunk and speed boosting ability. Oh my lord, is this Dominique Wilkins card insane. Has solid defense, rebounding, and super good speed as well. He is just a demon. 5 Hall of Fame badges, Acrobat, Fancy, Slithery, Showtime, some really solid finishing badges. 24 gold that are just beautiful and help out in everything. 2 silver as well, including clamps, which is gorgeous. And the one thing that you need to add to this Dominique Wilkins, just to give him that beautiful, overpowered nature, is just that range extender and quick first step. Once you add those two, you are basically over with Dominique Wilkins, but you can see you can add a lot of badges to him if you wanted to. Add quick first step, add range extender, and then this Dominique Wilkins is completely overpowered, but it will take a little bit to get there. I love this Dominique Wilkins. I think he's a great card and one that a lot of people should actually try out, give a fair shot, and actually look at how insane he is. And there's actually a lot of people you can see who have fully badged out a lot of these cards. You can pick them up if you want to. Dominique, absolutely. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Pink Diamond Ray Allen. I am in love with this card. Ray Allen is 6'5", which is gorgeous, and you can see we have a 94 mid-range, 96 3-point shot, has an 80 driving dunk, he can speed boost, 80 steal, 86 perimeter defense, we have solid speed, and Ray Allen's jump shot is just as smooth and clean as somebody like Klay Thompson. It is just beautiful, it is easy to time, and you gotta love it whenever you're using it. Has 6 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, corner specialist, and volume shooter. We have 15 gold, including pick dodger, which is beautiful, contact finisher, pro touch, and quick first step, range extender. All of the big expensive badges you would have to add to Ray Allen are there, and he has silver clamps. Now, the only things that I really would recommend when it comes to upgrading is give him Intimidator, because that's obviously huge, and then give him something like a Hot Zone Hunter, Flexible Release, Green Machine, and you'll be set. Now, these badges are a little bit expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as having to add, range center and things like that. So once you add those, Ray Allen becomes basically the best shooter in the entire game that isn't named Steph Curry or maybe even Klay Thompson, and it is just unreal. The defense ability that he provides, having solid dribbling moves, being able to drive to the basket and dunk on everybody, as well as just having that money jump shot and the ability to just spread out the floor. This Ray Allen is an absolute beast. Overpriced? Probably, but still an absolutely insane card. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have Pink Diamond Dr. J. Another card that I feel like we just kind of know that he's up in the upper echelon of cards, because I mean, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan at the 2 is unreal. He has 7 Hall of Fame badges, all of them in finishing, which are super solid. Has gold clamps to make him insane, gold intimidator, again, to play solid defense, and you can add any badge you would want to. But adding quick first step, that's kind of massive for him to really, I guess, get to that upper echelon of amazing. Add the range extender, add the flexible release, add the Hot Zone Hunter, and then Dr. J is insane. You can see the stats are already amazing. 94 in the speeds. He can speed boost with any sort of coach boost. 83 shot 3. And again, if we just have a pretty decent coach boost and say Mike Malone or maybe even Mike D'Antoni, and then you add a 3-point shoot to him, now you have a 93-point shot. Rudy Gay release. Julius Erving with the Pro 5 behind the back, which is wonderful. And some pretty decent tendencies, nothing insane, but Julius Erving is probably the best slasher in the entire game, and then he has one of the most money releases that we have as well. I absolutely love this card. Pick him up, try him out if you are one of those big budget or big ballers that has so much empty, because Lord is he insane. And last but not least, the best shooting guard in 2K21 is going to be Vince Carter. This possessed Vince Carter is one of the few cards that they dropped in the, or one of the 3 cards that I feel like is actually insane and is top tier from the 3 cards that they dropped afterwards in the possessed Halloween. Vince Carter is 6'6", has one of the bigger green windows in the entire game, which is amazing. Has a 89 mid-range, 93-point shot, increasing that green window even more. 85 standing dunk, 98 driving, some insane dribbling for a Vince Carter. Again, at this point of the year, they've been giving him some really uppity dribbling moves, which is great. And he has some halfway decent dribbling moves. They're not the most insane, but they're not bad. Really solid defense, awesome speed, 93 and 87 speed with ball, which is great. Has 8 Hall of Fame badges, including catch and shoot, which is gorgeous. And then you can see we have a bunch of beautiful finishing ones as well. When it comes to the gold badges, he does have really key things like quick first step, Deadeye, Green Machine right there. And then we have silver pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, tireless defender, Hot Zone Hunter, and range extender, as well as bronze floor general. And then if you look at the upgradable badges, I mean, you kind of saw everything that Vince Carter has, and he has it. So really all you're doing is just capping out a few of these, like his pick dodger up to gold because you want to, Hot Zone Hunter up to gold because you want to, but it's really not even needed because of how amazing this Vince Carter is. He's one of the first cards that we've really gotten that I have felt like not only are the stats amazing, but the badges are too, as well as his animations. All around insane card. Not worth the 600 to 700k that he is going for, but is still easily, in my opinion, the best shooting guard that we have in the game currently. Let me know what you guys think about my list down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys drop your personal top 10 list down in the comment section below as well. Who's your favorite shooting guard? All that wonderful stuff. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We are on that road to 10k subscribers. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.